Okay guys, welcome to Eating with Azhar, and so today I have with me a very traditional dish, that I've been eating since childhood, like since I was very young. So I'm a Sri Lankan Malay. So it is like my mom used to make this dish. It's called Pittu. So Pittu is technically a mix of roasted flour, rice, cooked rice, and coconut, and it's all mixed together, combined, and and then there's a procedure. Like first I think you have to mix it all together, and then you put it in a certain I don't know what you call it exactly, like a certain type of steamer, and then from that steamer itself you scoop it out, and it forms to these type of cylinder shaped goodies. I'm not very perfect with describing them, but I will show a few bits of the process on how it's actually made. So how this is traditionally served is, it's served with a side of what we call kadasambol. So kadasambol is technically there is green chili, there is onions, there is red pepper flakes also, red chili flakes also, some chili powder, and I think lime or lemon, and it's all mixed together. I think a bit of salt, a bit of pepper as well, according to your taste. And I know I mentioned a lot of chili. It is a spicy dish to some. To me it's fine. I think it's needed to cut out the richness of the coconut milk and the beef curry and the pittu, because it is a heavy dish that will keep you fulfilled. And my mom made this, so I asked her, when do we usually eat it? And she said usually, I think for breakfast and dinner people eat it. I think the way the Sinhalese cook it might be different, but I feel the way the Malays cook it, well, according to whoever I asked, they said the flour has to be roasted. That is a specific thing when cooking the pittu, the Malay style. So and we also have a beef curry. Let me just get a nice shot of that. Beef. I don't know if it's going to be spicy or not. Sometimes my mom makes it spicy, sometimes she doesn't. So this beef curry is cooked with chili powder, turmeric, I think a bit of coriander, coconut milk, salt, pepper, and I think a bit of ginger also as well. So this will go well with pittu. And last but not least, to make the pittu the thing is, when you eat pittu, let me just have a shot of that. So the thing is, when you have pittu, you need to have it with some coconut milk, because it is very hard to break it down. Not that hard, it's actually what you call, it is easy to break, but I feel it gets a bit dry sometimes, so you do need to add the coconut milk with the gravy continuously, not continuously, according to your taste. Some prefer it a bit soupy, some prefer it a bit dry. So according to your taste, you have to eat it. And yes, in India also people do make pittu, but their version is different. They cook it with rice flour and coconut. We, however, we like I mentioned, we make it with cooked rice, coconut, and roasted flour. So anyways, I'm going to start digging in. So I'm going to eat with my hands, because that's the traditional method. So this is how we do it. Okay, I already served myself. It's a bit not too cool down, it's a bit cool down, because it took me a while to adjust the setup and all. So I feel I need a bit more coconut milk, so I'm going to put some coconut milk. Let me just get a bit more coconut milk. And keep in mind, guys, this coconut milk is rich, so make sure you're taking the right amount. And then I'm going to take some of the beef curry. And now we just mix it up like that. I want the first bite to count, so I'm gonna put some kata sambal in it as well. Yeah, and some beef. Just the bite that counts. Wow, can never get bored of this. And it is spicy, yeah. That's the thing, you know, I've grown eating this, but still, you know, that curry spice hits, and I like that spice. You know, some people might not like it, but yeah, you can have a mild curry. You don't have to necessarily eat it with beef curry. The traditional way of eating, actually, in the Malay, like the way the Sri Lankan Malays eat it, we eat it with tripe curry, which is called babat over here. So we eat it with babat curry, which is tripe curry, which is the inside of the, I think, the sheep's stomach or the cow's stomach. I think any, like, either goat or cow stomach. So yeah, so I'm gonna have a bit more, this time with the chutney. Sorry, not chutney, with the curry sambal. I'm gonna add a bit more gravy, spicy, rich gravy, coconutty milky gravy. I don't think I need to put any more coconut milk because there's enough from the gravy and from its own itself. A bit more curry sambal to cut the richness. Keep in mind, guys, this is spicy. And the best thing is to always eat with your hands, all that flavor. And these type of dishes you can't eat with a fork and knife. I mean, if you're not familiar with it, that's fine. But if you want that proper taste, like, obviously wash your hands first and then eat with your fingers. You get a scoop of everything. It's very simple. So now let me give my opinion and, you know, just my own personal view of these dishes. The main star of this dish is obviously, to me, the pittu. Yes, even though it's the carb component, I think it's the main star because it is what, you know, makes it stand out from a regular rice and curry dish. If I would describe the pittu on its own, it is slightly sweet. Like, I mean, the one which my mom makes is slightly sweet, even though I don't think sugar has been added, but it is very heavy, and it's a good type of heavy because then you can use it to absorb more of the beef curry and Lunu Miris. The beef curry was spicy, it was delicious, rich in coconut milk, and it had turmeric, chili powder, cumin, coriander powder, you know, salt, I think a bit of pepper, and it went wonderful with the pittu. Now let's talk about the Lunu Miris. The Lunu Miris is definitely needed if you're going to have a dish like this because it helps to cut the richness of the dish. It helps to cut the richness of the beef curry. It helps to cut the richness of the pittu, you know, and because you're having a lot of coconut milk and a lot of carbs with it, so you need something like this, you know, just to cut it down a bit to make it feel a bit more lighter, you know. And it does have that spice factor to it, so yeah, it would definitely go well with the pittu. Anyway, guys, so I'm gonna serve myself some more. Usually I eat this with my family because it's a custom, you know, when special dishes like this are made, you have to eat this with your family. But let me just take some water, guys, it's really spicy. Yeah, usually I would eat with my family. So, but I wanted to shoot and show it to you guys, like what I traditionally eat since I was a kid and what we eat once in a while. Like my mom said, you know, she's like, it's better you record this for the show also because, you know, these special dishes are cooked once in a while, so why not, right? So anyway, guys, I'm going to hopefully do more traditional dishes in the future, and also different type of dishes. It doesn't have to be traditional, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. So yeah, thank you for watching Eating with Azhar.